is everything because the rehost was called before. You rotate back because you can just play against anybody top down, right? If somebody on the attack wants to come in and walk up the stairs, which I know that's the thing to say, but it happens.
As an attacker, though, then you can't also hold that solo because you gotta watch your back on white stairs. You can't be staring down. So
it's a really strong position. Holding on to any of the stairs is powerful, but holding on to red. You saw the drone. They were confirming downstairs. You saw the usual barbed wire that's set on white stairs from the garage. And it's just very normal to have. It gives you information in case somebody comes through there. Necrox is going to walk into piano. He can scan in if he'd like. You have the hard breach of the Habana if you want to use that. But you're going to need at least 2 of those X-Skyros to walk into reading if you're going to go for a pillar stake, which is something we see happen quite a bit when the attackers are bringing their utility correctly. The hard breach. One Nitro Cell will sail up and will not hit anyone as creators will find NVK and Crazy with another one on the Young with help from Butters.
Playing it from below, that's surprising to make that work because you should be at a disadvantage. So really well played on their part.
With a minute left,
That's the hard breacher down as well.
So Tempo Storm dropped down onto reading. They weren't really putting too much pressure here on the top floor.
And that's somehow they were like ready to evacuate and just fight from below. Ping's at least coming out for Necrox. He's got to turn that into something. He's rotating for it. Just the timing isn't. Oh, it is there. Filthy goes down. That's the Mozzie off the board. His Pest's probably still up, though. Still, that's only one. And Creatures, otherwise known as Creators to Kicks, is going to be at low health. Otherwise, they're looking pretty good. Diffuser at least picked up now as they've tried to recover Heaven as best they can. Smoke is delaying the rotates a little bit, and Butter actually taking advantage of that.
Great positioning for Butters. There's no drones to give you information. Necrox will take a bit of damage here, but he still finds the second kill. 3v2 Smokes will come out, and they line up. Dream will find 1 kill. Reloading there, but he had more than enough ammo to dispatch Mo. And that's AG out.
I'm sure Dream also looking forward to that buff to the Scorpion. Necrox, though, did do quite well that round despite them losing. He did make good use of the Jackal tracking, got a couple of kills. So that was good. So very likely to stay secure. Also, if you hang out on the east, jumped out on from either the reading door or from the white window.
There's a drop from Mo and the rest of the team. They waste no time entering into Cigar. EG have tracks. And this is the second round where they're starting off with decent tracks. And you can potentially find Necrox here with a kill. Mo is thinking, should I go for that kill? Should I be using some of my utility for it? Because you're afraid of a Nitro Cell to piano. Butters, though, will find NVK, and that's a bit of a big loss there on that Buck. Spades firing through his finally. He'll find Butters. He's taken a lot of damage, if anything. But there's goo mines everywhere, so you definitely are trying to bait your opponents into comfortable positions, what they would believe to be comfortable positions. There's a lot of utility, there's decent map control, and there's a decent chunk of time for AG to work with. They check there. Recharge is used by the Zofia as Young. Use the exothermic charge to open up the hatch here, looking down into trains. Necrox looking for some more footprints to scan. As we'll remind you, this is a take into mining. Something we don't usually see nowadays because you have reading, but it's still a very significant sight, especially with the way that defenders are playing nowadays with a lot of control on that top floor, and Creators is watching the window. He's expecting somebody to come in, and timing is unfortunate for Necrox. He's going to be lost. Spade's taking a lot of damage in the meantime, and Creators turning around the corner. He has so much ammo with Maestro that he can finish off some more. There's the UMP rattling off as Crazy will get one. Young is last alive on the thermite, turns the corner, but Creators is...
Because they're really just walking into players like to be walking in so blind to so many of these. Maybe their droning's just not on point, or it could just be communication.
Human emotion, that's completely...
Playing bottom up is actually working very well for them. They seem to be in control of stairs, they're able to fight through floors. Taking the top floor, I guess, gives them a disadvantage in that they can't play upwards. So, EG, though, should be able to clear top floor without getting killed, in theory. They at least have a track on the Mozzie again. Filthy was killed by that last time that Necrox was able to get a kill. See if that will repeat itself, but very likely he's not going to get punished before the Jackal track wears off. And there's only one track left in the Inox. In the meantime, Filthy actually is going to be killed, but it's my Mo Digga instead who was just aggressing while Necrox was doing the droning for him. And Butters, though, finding frag back onto NVK and then traded again by Necrox onto Butters. So, advantage finally for EG here. Because they have some map control. They have a one-man advantage. They managed to kill 2 players with Tempo Storm. NVK, while being one of the top fraggers dead, is not great. He wasn't also top fragging at the moment anyway, so maybe that won't be a big deal.
There's Mo checking down right stairs. Is Crazy around the corner, and he wins the gunfight.
Again.
Oh no! Aguman being towed. Crazy's gonna be able to run away into code check. Oh, this is huge. Creators is looking to heal up his teammate, and he will be able to do that. There you go. There's no push into him, and they're gonna be safe for the second one. No pressure.
Oh no, that is not what you need to happen if you're EG right now.
Unfortunate, but are they gonna die for it? Yeah. I expect that. There's soft walls though, and you have to deal with Dream.
Yeah.
He can turn around at any moment and slap you all down. Still with a Nitro Cell, there's a Legion in there. There might not be any goo mines down below you, but he's gonna be looking.
There's the smokes going out though, but he's actually not gonna push off of it.
Nitro Cell comes out, and unfortunately, Dream a bit too early and premature there. Now, this is the drop time.
There it is.
Meantime, Necrox coming around the corner to Brown Stairs. He gets 1 kill, but Crazy with 1, not the second. That's space for it. Creators checking the corner, but Necrox finds yet another. Oh, have we really been seeing too much Jackal?
Teams are
So much sense, right? Because you have 2 staircases to walk, technically 3. So between red, brown, and white,
you've got 1 for each.
yeah, you're good to go. You can shut down all of those stairs. You can use the tracks double up on a certain position if you want to also lock down a hallway if you want, around a corner. You've got possibilities, and this is what you're looking for. What an operator brings to the table, the more they do, the more the potential they have to really have an impact on the round. Now EG know that they're going to have to deal with Cocktail, and so far Tempo take a bit of damage through it. They can fall off whenever they want. In the first round when EG were trying to push into here, Tempo definitely not the play.
The timing, Necrox, the footprints wearing off just as he's trying to get those.
And there it is.
All right, that's Castle Track. He knows there's possibly more over there. There's a lot of gunshots ringing down, but the stairs now being evacuated by Tempo Storm, but push back from Filthy, who comes around behind the Jackal.
Oh no!
Now his nemesis is dead.
That's a big problem there.
Track this.
He's still coming around the corner. The drone will spot him, but can he get the kill? No.
No.
NVK dropped down to half HP. Decent chunk of work there.
Not bad. He gets 1 kill and half damage onto Dreams, and Necrox has been doing the most fragging, so that's really the most important kill, especially since Filthy had been mostly ineffective in rounds by getting killed early.
Just looking at a number, things from a numbers perspective.
Yes. Brown?
Completely true. There's Brown Stairs being locked down by the tracks. I know for some people that might not know the call up, but yeah, it is Brown Stairs. Butters will find NVK from below. Again, all of these open holes have been set up by the defense. And Mo might have just gotten the kill, but he's taken a lot of damage, finished off Butters, which is still a Jaeger, it's not the most important operator, and lost one of his drones, which means EG might be walking even more blind into the site right now, and that's been the biggest problem. Guzmot out. Young is watching, maybe for an entry into site right now. Throwing in his face is smoke.
Huge health advantage for Tempo Storm at the moment. As I say that, it turns into a man advantage as well.
Spades peeking through the hatches. Creator's gonna walk on up. Just mosey on down, and they're gonna have to walk in and plant. Dream is just gonna keep on firing. He's got so many bullets in the magazine, and Dream. Tempo Storm, yet another round of 4.
Bring Lion, bring Dokkaebi, and just go in guns blazing. And lock him down, call him.
A lot of sense, let's be honest. Might be something that would go for later, but right now they're sticking to the Jackal. You see the castle barricade is this
as well, and staying on that drone smartly. He's also listening for sound in the meantime to get some idea what's on the other side of the castle barricade before it gets opened.
Exactly. In a freezer, you'll find the Mira window, and one of them has already been popped inside the cocktail bar. Oh, that's a great shot there from Filthy. He walks back into reading right now, uncontested, undamaged. MVK just had no idea what was
this middle floor, man. They've only lost on kitchen. The middle floor has just been their territory, man.
Look at what Tempo do. Like, you know what? You want to push us with 3 players? We can walk back
in the early rounds.
Yeah, you obviously will not expect a Habana sitting on the hatch at a minute-ish left on the round. But fair enough. It's a good shot from Young there. You clean up the Jaeger. That's one less gun to worry about. But Filthy gets another one on the Mo. He's just playing things from below. Yet again, all those holes that have been opened up by the defense.
This is what happens when you don't track that man down.
Oh, there's another run out.
He gets him again. That's the second time he's killed Necrox as well.
Oh, another one. Filthy with the
ace.
quad. What Dream.
Oh, Dream.
More of a setup.
I almost think because of the when you're getting shot through the feet, half the time you're not controlling anything.
I think you're just falling into the train against them. The buck play, I definitely agree with it right now. You're expecting the site to come out as right now, Tempo Storm are going through the rotation like it's butter. Honestly, like, you don't even need to go up to bar at this point. They are so comfortable playing reading dining and playing mining dining.
It's just funny to see 6 rounds of defense without a single bar.
Yeah.
That has got to be either floor. It's just their stomping ground.
The preparation is
Dream.
there. Oh, a big shot onto Young. The singular Heart Breacher is down, and I'd assume that the hatch dropping into this freezer is reinforced.
Honestly, I feel like every time EG think they could take a breath, it's their last.
Very unfortunate there as Necrox is trying to turn him around the corner. A few bullets will be fired into him as the Jaeger will finally be identified, but will it be enough? They know exactly where he is because EG have predictably been doing the same thing every single round, but Spades finally going out of the tradition so far in this game. We'll take down one, and there's the kill from Mo on the Butters. Might be looking like an EGW.
It's because it's Kitchen again. The one site Tempo Storm seemed to slack on. It's unfortunate for EG they can't force them to Kitchen multiple times outside of the first one and this one.
And it's all because, and I'm really
Yeah, they might have been.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. If Tempo Storm end up winning, I really need to ask them, like, why no bar?
Yeah. Also ask them what they've changed because they seem to be playing like different beasts today.
More good mines are being set up for any eventual plays and drops into the set. Again, you have no heart breach, so your options are limited. Creators with a shot onto Spades, and that was Diffuser down outside, if I'm not mistaken.
And that's going to be one of the slowest runouts too. He's a 1 speed. And he gets away with that. That is impressive. That evens up man count, and actually slight health advantage to Tempo Storm because Dream has more health than NBK right now. As I say that, also more health than NBK or Mo Digga, as they're both dead. Necrox can clutch this, but it's not going to be easy with 12 seconds and no diffuser.
Oh, he still gets 1 kill. Necrox taking no damage, but goo mines have been set everywhere by Crazy, and this should be an easy round here for Tempo Storm, just off of time. Diffuser is not even there. You're done. Tempo, honestly, like, if I'm Tempo Storm, right, if you're emotional, man, you are building up that hype right now.
Yeah.
McKen's.
Because there are some good spots for air jabs, things like that, but I feel like overall, if you air jab someone on the stairs, a lot of times you're not in a position to do anything about it. Whereas you air jab flank positions.
That is a good one.
And that's really good post execute, or post plant rather.
I always love hearing the music playing in here. It's very, I love classical music.
Look more like a symphony from Tempo Storm so far.
Drones that are ahead of you, but there's also drones downstairs, just in case on different levels. There were some nitro cells being prepared for you, the thermite. So opening a hatch is still going to be fine to drop the freezer, but you have the opportunities right now. I don't know if there's a reinforcement still set for EG to use later on in the round, but they have an opening into bakery, a rotation hole, which is something that happens a lot
as well. Just to highlight it on the stairs, on white stairs. This angle we've seen used a lot, very well. And Butters almost capitalized. There we go. Never mind, he does. Young again falling. A Maestro dying early is a really good start here.
Yeah, and Tempo Storm inch things closer with around a minute left. Dream has taken a bit of damage on brown stairs, but they're wasting no time. Tempo Storm walk in. All of those cameras have been destroyed. You know there's one guy by the Christmas tree around the corner. Dream is droning to make sure there's nobody around the corner for him. There's one more for Filthy, as Dream gets one more on Spades, the newcomer to EG. Smokes can be used, but it's already a set of grenades to be lobbed into Castle Barricade.
NBK gave his position away.
So close, and it gets shot by Butters. Mo is the last man alive. He tries to contest with the entry in the garage. Seeing plants crave electrolytes. I really want to try and avoid this, like what happened with Cryan, for example.
Let's round for Tempo Storm. So I don't know if playing more aggressively is going to work better for them, but playing passively certainly didn't help them last round. That was actually the best round for Tempo Storm so far. Of course, it was their very first attack round, but Kitchen is going to be played for a second time here, and if they lose it here, well, they're never going to get a chance to play anywhere else. Now, Thermite being brought is helping them here. It's working out better for them, I think, than Habana would. Motiga finally at least trying to fight back a little bit on Butters. He's off the board as well, some soft destruction, but Dream is in the meantime just here to push right into sight. They're in.
They're moving with a hell of a tempo right now as Creators will find 1 kill, and Dream is looking for the second. There it is. Crazy will find Necrox. This is all over the places. They just keep running in. Spades will find 1 kill as well as Mo, but Filthy is going to be forced off of his plant for just a second. 2 players left, and you can plant here in relative safety by that bomb chassis with the Ash covering. Dream, all he's got to do, there we go, 1 flashbang out, rotation from Evil Geniuses to try and catch off their opponents. Nitro Cell comes out and somehow hits. Perfectly played as Dream is in the meat locker all on his own. Flashbang around the corner, and he's going to try to pick up Filthy in the meantime just to cover for that sound. ADS destroyed with 1 more stun grenade left. He's going to throw it around the corner just in case. Slowing things down, and Filthy will go for the plant. There's 1 kill for Dream. Bo has taken a lot of damage, but Spades will find the kill. Onto Filthy, the pop-up from Spades. Beautiful 2K, the headshot required. Spades collects, I believe, at least a 3rd one in this round on the Valkyrie. That was a hell of a play there to walk away with this game.
That was definitely intense. What I tell you what, though, the jock
The play allowing Mo, I believe it was Mo, to just let him roam on the survive for a bit more. But as you said, yeah, they need 5 rounds to tie it, and even then, it's only a tie.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Right now, it's we'll see how they do on reading, but it's still looking like I think Tempo Storm are going to take this pretty soon, just off the way they're playing. That was even a very close round, a very aggressive one, and they just seem still in control of these gunfights. The trades just didn't go as much in their favor that last round, and that was because they stormed into Kitchen. Usually a lot of Kitchen fighting happens from outside, so that was a very aggressive, different play here. Oh, this play here, gonna catch him just off. Oh, makes a little bit of damage, but still, Dream just makes it happen right there, and he's actually going to take
That's what you've been looking for.
Butter's just slightly off the timing, but he's going to find it here. Motiga next to fall, least traded. But man, it is looking good for Tempo Storm yet again.
Long angle for Young to find Butters, and unfortunately the Overwatch support from Creators, I believe, was just not quick enough to help out against that Ella of Young. Getting a player that actually played Ella relatively actively, I guess, in the past couple of years. Still upstairs, and EG definitely trying to keep control of that top floor. They'll get some info as Dream is just going to walk in. He finds 1. They light up for him. Dream with the last 3 in the round. Oh my.
What should have been the most balanced matches. And that's how it goes, right? Mitch on Ash.
Ash has gotten a bit of a tan here, as you can tell. But Tempo played throughout the whole game. Dream definitely with 13 kills. You'll see that he's done a lot of work.